Welcome back again to MTG and D&D Reveals and Reviews. We're going to be checking out the Magic the Gathering Game Night Free-for-All, an epic battle between you and your friends. This comes with 5 different decks, and so excited to jump into this thing and check it out tonight. Before we do that, of course, like always, don't forget to like the video. Make sure you click that like button if you enjoyed it, and if it was helpful or something about it just really jumped out to you, make sure you click that like button, please. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're looking for you to subscribe. Please go ahead and subscribe to MTG and D&D Reveals and Reviews. If we get 150 subscribers, we will be giving away some free stuff, so make sure you subscribe. And while you're at it, click that notification button so you don't miss out on any of the videos anytime we make a video. And if you end up being the winner, we're going to announce your name on the next video after we do the drawing once we hit 150 subscribers, so make sure you do that. And of course, share the video. Share it with all your friends, your family, anybody you can think of that would want to see this or be interested in it. Share this video, get it out there, get the word out there, spread it out. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. Well, I got a Patreon. We'll put all those things down in the description, so make sure you click those things. Follow us on those different pages, and let's get the word out there. Share us and spread it out there, all right? Of course, like always, I've got my Magic the Gathering shirt on. I'll also have the description or the link in the description for that shirt on Amazon if you want to go out and get yourself one of them. Of course, there's lots of other cool Magic the Gathering shirts out there. There's a lot of cool D&D shirts out there. Use that link, though, to go over to Amazon because I am an affiliate with them, and that helps me out with making the video. So make sure you click that link and use it. All right, let's jump right into this thing here and see what we have got. I'm excited to check this thing out. I've been eyeballing this here for a few months and finally just worked out to where I could go ahead and get it. And so I'm excited to open this thing up with you. It says, gather your friends and go wild. Game night takes all the thrills of a magical, no-holds-barred slugfest and jams it into a single box. Pick one of 5 different decks, each with its own personality. Then battle your friends and family in a one-on-one bouts or multiplayer melees. When the dust settles, will you be the last one standing? So it comes with 5 60-card Magic decks, each with a brand new traditional foil card. 5 spin-down life counters, 5 life counter platforms, 5 reference cards, 15 double-sided tokens, 20 1+1 counters, and 1 rulebook. So, excited to jump in this thing and check all of this stuff out. Man, I'm super excited about this. There you go, right off the bat. There's your player's handbook, player's guide handbook that came in it there. I'm sure it's well put together, as Wizard of the Coast always does an excellent job on all their information, game actions, information there. So pretty cool. Sorry about that. There you go. There's your life counter platforms. You've got your +1/+1 tokens that can be popped out and used. You have got your different life counters. You've got a blue one. You got a white one. You got a green one. You got a red one. And you got a black one. So super cool. I'm going to show you what this looks like on the inside here. Hopefully not drop anything out. Pretty cool. Turn it this way. There we go. Now you can see it. Got all your different ones. I'm assuming this is a red deck, a green deck, white deck, blue deck, and then, of course, a black deck right there. So pretty cool. So we're going to jump right in. We're going to start with the green deck. Green is probably one of my favorite colors to play with. Green and white seem to be just the way they are played. Seems to be my kind of gameplay. Hey, comment down in the comment section. Let me know what is your favorite color or favorite colors that you like to play Magic the Gathering with. And, of course, always you're welcome to comment what you'd like to see me open next. Maybe there's something out there you've been eyeballing, just didn't want to spend the money on it, or haven't decided if you want to spend the money on it or not. Comment down below what you want it is. Maybe put the link in there, make it even easier for me to find it. And then I'll be happy to get a hold of one, grab one, do a video on it. So Boundless Eves is the name of this deck. It shows you its speed, shows you its creatures, spells, and complexity. So it's pretty easy to play complexity-wise. Not a huge amount of spells, lots of creatures, and it is a fast-playing deck. Build an elvish army and overwhelm your foes with massive creatures. Of course, you always got to do that with green. So we got a dragon token, and we've got an elf token there. Another elf token with a soldier token on the back. Now we have a demon token and a bird illusion token. We've got a foil, Emerald Elf Ham Elite, legendary creature, elf warrior. He is actually a mythic card. Super cool. Beast Whisperer, a Druid Whisperer. He is a rare card. Elvish Arch Druid. I'll get that right here in a second. An Elf Druid and a rare card. And Raz Forerunner, a Boar, which is a rare card. Immaculate Magistrate, Elf Shaman, rare card. Thorn Lieutenant, Elf Warrior. We've got Dwayne's Elite, Elf Warrior, with 2 of those, actually. Elvish Rejuvenator. Looks like we got 2 of those Elf Druid cards. We've got Elvish Sky Sweeper, an Elf Warrior. Elvish Visionary. This is a creature or an Elf Shaman. You have 3 of those in there. Jorga Visionary, an Elf Wizard. You have 1. Llanowar Elf, a Druid. This is gives you a 1 mana. You got 1, 2, 3 of those in your deck. Those are excellent in a green deck. Llanowar Tribe, okay. You've got 2 of those. Those actually give you 3 green mana if you want to tap those. You have 2 of those. That's pretty cool. Sylvian Messenger, you've got 2 of those and just an elf. You've got Taunt Elf, and this is an elf creature. You've got Thornwield Archer, you've got 2 of those. Those are elf archers, of course. Howling Golem, which is a golem creature, you got 1 of those. Broken Wings, an instant. Elvish Ambush, an instant. You've got Invigorate, an instant. You have 2 of the Invigorates. Overrun, which is a sorcery. You have Rabid Bite, which is always an excellent one in green. You have 1 of those, which is a sorcery. Ram Through, an instant card. Regrowth, a sorcery card. Vow of Wildness, an aura, enchantment aura. Werewood Pride, an instant. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 basic land cards. You've got different looks on those. So you've got a few that's got that look on them. You got a few that's got that look. And then you got a few with that look. And I think that was the last, look there. So, pretty cool. Definitely, it looks like a fun deck to play. And, of course, I would like it because I like green. All right, we're going to go on to red. We're going to check out the red deck here. So, the red deck, it's not quite as fast. It's about half the speed. Creatures, not quite as much. More spells. Complexity a little bit higher on the complexity of the red, which makes about sense to me. Red seems to be just a little bit more complicated. Not much, but maybe a little more complicated than a green deck. A lot of times, green decks seem like they're very simple because they're very creature-based. And that's a simplistic mindset. You know, your idea is you're just putting creatures out there to kill your opponent with. Whereas red, a little more spells added to it to make it better. And I am having problems with this packaging for some reason. Thought I had it cut open, and then I didn't have it cut open, so I'm not sure what's going on. Try that again. There we go. So red's seems like it's got a few more spells to go with it, but you could just do a whole bunch of creatures, but it does tend to be, instead of bigger creatures you're building up to, you're just overwhelming your enemy. Burn away early threats and let your dragon rule the battlefield. So this is definitely going to have a cool dragon card in it. We've got a treasure token with a zombie on the back. Another treasure token with a zombie on the back. Another treasure token with a zombie on the back. You've got Nogi Draco Zealot. This is a Kobold Shaman, mythic legendary creature, and he is foiled. Super cool. Ancient Hellkite Dragon, rare dragon. Super cool. Dracuth, Maw of Flames Dragon, rare, of course. Flame Blast Dragon, of course, a dragon. Nullspine Dragon. We've got Shivan Dragon. These are all rare, but in case you're wondering. Crucible of Fire, an enchantment, which is rare. All right, then we've got Dragon Egg, which is just a good blocking card there, but it can also be used for some other things and build up to, I believe, hatching into a dragon, if I'm not mistaken there. Dragon Egg dies, create a 2/2 red dragon creature token with flying. The 1 mana this creature gets... I'm sorry, pay 1 mana, excuse me. This creature gets a +1/+0 until end of turn. So pretty cool. We've got 2 Dragon Hatchling cards. We've got Dragon Mage, which is a Dragon Wizard. Pretty cool. Dragon Speaker Shaman, Human Barbarian Shaman. And you've got 3 of those in there. Turn around this way so you get a little better. Flame Tongue Kavu, which is, of course, a Kavu card. Furnace Whelp, you have got 2 of those in your deck. You have got Goblin Motivator, which is a Goblin Warrior. You've got Kurgan Dragon Rider. These are human warriors. You've got 3 of those. You've got Rapacious Dragon. I don't think I'm saying that right, but you've got 2 of those, which they're dragon cards. Another Howling Golem card. You've got a Braid, which is an instant. You actually have 2 of those in your deck. You've got 2 Blaze cards in your deck, which are sorcery cards, excuse me. You've got Dragon Tempest, which is an enchantment. You've got 2 Lightning Bolts, which are instants. Mana Geyser, which is a sorcery card. Seize the Spoils. You have 2 of those. Those are sorcery cards. You've got Vow of Lightning, enchantment aura. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Looks like 23 or 24 mountain cards. It's got a couple different looks to them. Nothing super exciting that I'm necessarily just seeing right there. But so far, super duper cool. Normally I would play a green deck a lot of times, but I really like this red deck because, what can I say? I'm a sucker for dragons. I love dragons. All right, let's jump to white. White's probably my next, after green, white would probably be my next favorite. Kind of depends on the mood that I'm in, which one I'd rather play typically. White or green if I'm going to make a multicolor. If I'm just going to do 2 colors, it's probably going to be white and green put together. So this is speed, a little bit faster than red, but definitely not as fast as the green. Creatures, again, about the same as red. Spells, not as high as red, but more than the green. And complexity is pretty easy complexity there, so pretty cool. Attack early and often while you build up your army's might. Okay, so we got an elf warrior on one side, the soldier token on the other side. We've got Drake on one side, the soldier on the other side. We've got another Drake with another soldier on the other side. All right, we got Zamriel, Seraph of Steel, an angel. Of course, there's a mythic card, and it is foil. Super cool. We've got Captain of the Watch, a human soldier, which is rare. Heavenly Blade Master, angel, which is rare. Argutum, I can't even say that right. Armor, sorry about that. Artifact Equipment, that is a rare card. We've got Moon Sliver Spear, which is an equipment rare card. And Sword of Vengeance, which is an equipment rare card. Then we've got Banisher Priest. We've got 2 of those in the deck. We've got Danitha, Caption Paragon, I think I'm saying that right. Legendary creature, human knight. Forbidden Spirit, a spirit cleric. We got Kite Sail Apprentice. We have 2 of those, which are core soldiers. We've got a Core Duelist. We have 2 of those, which are core soldiers. Core Outfield Fitter, which you have 2 of those, which is a core soldier, of course. Pilgrim of the Ages, which is a spirit. You have 2 of those. Sierra Angel, you have 2 of those in there. Howling Golem, you got 1 of those. Ancestral Blade, which is an artifact equipment. You have 2 of those. We have Path of Exile, which is an instant. Strength of Arms, which is an instant. Swords to Plowshares, an instant. Valorous Stance, you have 2 of those, which are instants. Vow of Duty, you have 1, which is, an enchantment aura. Colossus Hammer, which is an artifact equipment. Great Sword, which is an equipment. Ring of Thun, which is an equipment. Trusty Machete, you have 2 of those. That just made me think of Nacho Libre. You have 2 of those. And then again, we've got all of our planes in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Let's see if we have a few more planes in that one. 25, it looks like, in that one. Super cool. I like it. I like angels. I like flying stuff. I like the idea that it is harder to hit. Can't be blocked. I love that. All right, we're going to go to the black. Black is probably my least favorite to play with just because of the play style of it. It's very sacrifice of this so you can get this benefit, and I just have a hard time playing that way. It's just not the way that my brain thinks and computes. There you go, right back. Sacrifice creatures for fun and profit. Then bring them back to do it again. It is definitely not very fast. It's definitely a slower one. Creatures is up there. It's actually higher, I think, than all except for the green. Spells is actually surprisingly low. It's still higher than green, but it's somewhere around a little less than red, close to white. And complexity, definitely high in the complexity. This is going to be a harder deck to play with. But of course, more difficulty. If you can do that, it's going to yield better benefits, greater reward probably to it. So we've got a human soldier token with, of course, a zombie token. Can have a black deck, that's some zombies. Angel on the front, zombie on the back. Another angel with zombie on the back on that one again. All right, we've got Vogar, Necropolis, I think I'm saying that, Tyrant, a zombie giant, legendary card, mythic creature, foil, super cool looking. Demon Loathing, which I'm not crazy about demons. I hate demon cards, but anyway, there's a demon card. Rare. Gravewalker, bird spirit. Priest of the Blood Rite, a human cleric. Vilas, Broker of Blood, another demon card. Demonic Embrace, an enchantment aura. Lillian's Mastery, an enchantment card. Bushmeat Poacher, a human soldier. Doom Dissenter, you have 2 of those. Those are just humans. You've got Dusk Legion Zealot, a vampire soldier. Got one of those. Fleshbag Marauder, zombie warrior. You've got 1. Gavany Unhallowed. You've got 2 of those zombie creatures. Gifted Etherborn, which is Etherborn vampire. You have 2 of those in your deck. Lord of the Accursed. You have 2 of those. Those are zombies. Malfield Twins. I'm trying to get my cards to stay in place. I'm sliding on me. Excuse me. Sorry. Which is a zombie creature. Ravenous Chupacabra, which I think is actually a Mexican horror creature. Anyway, it is a beast horror, though. Pretty cool. I know because my wife is part Mexican, so it is these. Sibling Skeleton. Sorry, it's random fact. Symboled Skeleton, which is, of course, a skeleton. Howling Golem. Every deck has had that in there so far. Blood-Soaked Altar, which is an artifact. Doomblade, which is an instant. You have 3 of those, in there. Moan of Unhallowed. You have 2 of those. Those are sorceries. Sign of Blood, which is a sorcery. You have 2 of those. Supernatural Stamina, which is an instant. You've got Village Rites. You have 2 of those instant cards. Vow of Torment and Enchantment Aura. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. We have 26 basic land cards in there to be used to be able to play this deck. And some of those other ones may have had more or less when I counted. I lost count on them, and so I apologize for that. But somewhere around the numbers that I gave you is what you got. All right, last deck, definitely not least, but it is the last deck, and that is a blue deck. And of course, its speed is slow. Its creatures are definitely somewhere in the mid-range. I wouldn't say that necessarily has like the lowest amount of creatures. Surprisingly, so it's quite a few creatures. But its spell numbers is way up there. Lots and lots of spells. Spell number area is almost full. Complexity, it is the most difficult one in this pack. That is incredible. I would have figured black would have been the most complex, but apparently this blue one is. So we've got Elf Warrior with Bird Illusion. Elf Warrior with Bird Illusion. We've got Demon with Bird Illusion. All right. Maeve Insidious Singer. This is a siren. She's a siren creature. She is a mythical siren creature. You've got Angler Turtle, which is a turtle, of course, which is rare. Diluvian Primordial, which is an avatar, rare. Plea of Power, which is a sorcery. Precognitive Perception, which is an instant card. Pool from Tomorrow, which is an instant card. Angler Drake, which is a drake, and now we're out of rares here. Bineborn Cutthroat. This is a merfolk pirate. You have 3 of those in there. We've got Fog Bank, which is a wall. You have 2 of those in there. Illusionary Ambusher, which is a cat illusion. You have 2 of those in there. Jeering Homunculus. Oh, man. If you can pronounce that, good luck. You've got 1 of those in there. I cannot pronounce that. I'm going to quit trying to butcher it. All right, we got Murmuring Mystic. You have 3 of those. This is a human wizard that's in this deck. You've got Seagate Oracle. You've got 2 of those in this deck. And, of course, that is a human wizard. Howling Golem, of course. Can't have that. Counterspell, which is an instant card. Does exactly what it says. Fact or Fiction, an instant card. You've got Impulse. You have 2 of those. Fact or Fiction, you have 2 of those, excuse me. Repulse, an instant, 1. Runaway Together is an instant card. You have 2 of those. Split Decision, an instant card. You have 1. Supreme Will, an instant. You have 1. Talran's Incentive. You have 2 of those. Those are sorcery cards. Vow of Flight, an enchantment. Bloodthirsty Blade, which is an artifact card there. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. You have 25 basic lands. This last couple have had 25 or 26 in them. Almost makes me wonder if maybe I miscounted on a few of those first ones. Who knows? It don't matter, I guess. All right. Super cool decks. I like it. I'm excited to be able to play this. Hopefully with my wife here in a couple weeks. Excited to bust these out and just have a good time playing that. Looking super cool. Hey, the link will be down in the description if you're wanting to grab one of these. Great family night. If you've got kids, you're like me, you've got kids and you want to be able to play with your family. Of course, my kids are not quite old enough to play Magic the Gathering yet. When they get older, so definitely a really cool get together and play together setup. Excited about that. If you just want to have friends over, have a game night and be like, hey, don't bring your decks. We already got these pre-made decks by Wizards of the Coast. We're just going to jump into them. We're going to play them. Not really know necessarily how to play them. You're just going to jump in there and play them for fun. Boom, right there. You're ready to go. Great time to get together. Of course, you've got your life counter tokens or spots to put them on. You've got your +1/+1 tokens that are in there. So super cool deck. I love it. I love this thing. I love the setup of it. I love the idea of it. I love anything that is designed for the idea of playing with a group. I think that is super, super cool. I love it. So it'll be down in the description. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. Click that notification button. Have a good evening.